I'm Darius Johnson, live outside East High School this morning. The campus is closed today after a shooting on Monday when students were getting out of class. A 16-year-old is now in the hospital. Police say it all went down around 2:30 yesterday afternoon just north of East High School and south of City Park. A 16-year-old was sitting in his car where police say two people drove past and shot it up. Witnesses say multiple rounds were fired in a matter of 30 seconds. The 16-year-old was shot and taken to the hospital. Hours later, police were able to arrest two after a brief chase in a car that is believed to be stolen. At this point in time, police have not shared any additional information about the two who they arrested. We don't know a motive. We don't know if there's any relation, and we have no idea what their ages are. Sending it back to you in the studio.
So sad. All right, Darius, thank you. Developing national news this morning, 3 people killed in a mass shooting at Michigan State University. It started at an academic building, then others were shot at the student union on campus. 5 students are also in critical condition. 4 of them had to have surgery overnight. We know all of the victims are students at Michigan State. Police say the shooter, a 43-year-old man, took his own life last night. They say he is not affiliated with the university. Classes at Michigan State will be canceled for the rest of the week.
RTD's police chief is suggesting a new plan to triple the size of his police force by the end of the year. Right now, the transit agency has 22 sworn officers. Chief Joel Fitzgerald wants to get that to 70 officers by the end of the year and 140 by the end of 2025. Fitzgerald is also pushing for changes to RTD's code of conduct, banning people from riding buses and trains all day or lying on the floor or bench of a station. Homeless advocates are criticizing the plan, saying it criminalizes homelessness.
I think there's a difference between being firm and fair and then being firm and fair and being a place that is ill-equipped to deal with some of the social problems that we're dealing with. The transit environment is not the environment to deal with the problem of people being unhoused. It just isn't.
Fitzgerald will present the plan at RTD's Safety Committee meeting later this week. Swimming on the Steamboat Spring Swim Team can be a little more challenging than most places because even in the winter, athletes swim outdoors.
Those are some hardy kids, right? They're tough. Well, the high school doesn't have an indoor pool, and athletes soon are losing the pool that they use. Our man in the mountain, Matt Renew, explains how their training spot is being renovated.
At the Old Town Hot Springs,
I've been swimming most of my life.
Steamboat Spring swimmers like Tyler Stone and Zoe Ann Fang are part of a swim team that's never had an indoor pool.
Ideally we would, but we don't really have that opportunity.
And so even in the winter,
we train all the way up until -10 degrees because that's when the pool starts to freeze.
Train in the steaming lanes of this outdoor hot springs.
And that'll be around 75, 80 degrees.
It's not ideal, but this team has done well over the years, competing at state meets and once sent a swimmer to the London Olympics.
We're not a bad team at all.
But the pool is being closed for at least 9 months for renovations, and these swimmers are hoping someone in Steamboat
step up and really help us all out here.
Will share their pool.
There's supposed to be a few other lap pools, but right now this is our only option.
So far, no one's taken the plunge, and being without a pool could sink serious training.
It's kind of like my worst nightmare just because I've been dedicating 12 hours of my week every week to this for half my life.
Or even swimming in college.
This is my last opportunity really to swim at a club or high school level, and because this is going to be about a 9-month renovation, it'll end about when I'm graduating.
And why Tyler says a swim team that's willing to train outdoors in the winter,
it's not for the faint of heart,
should be able to just keep swimming.
All I want to do is swim.
Now, the renovation at the old Hot Springs pool will start this summer and last at least 9 months. The kids will still get to dry land train, but no swimming. Pretty important part of their training, right? There are about 10 kids at a top level who really need to keep swimming, and the hope again is that someone will be able to offer up a pool for a few months for them to use.
I really hope so, because I would hate for those kids to not be able to continue their swimming career because of that.
So hopefully someone has a pool in the backyard. They're like, yeah, come on down.
If you have that and you have a kind heart, step up, please.
We'll see. It's Valentine's Day, and today local florists around Denver will be putting in long hours making sure your Valentine gets their flowers on time.
9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez is live now at the Twisted Tulip in Cherry Creek. And Brianna, a really busy morning for them.
Very busy morning. They opened their doors this morning at 6:30. They usually open up at 9 a.m., but you can see lots of orders and the flower designers right behind me just getting ready for everything going on today, delivering those flowers, making the arrangements. And today, talking with me right now is Mindy, flower designer. kind of walk me through what you're doing right now, what the process looks like, and how long it takes for an arrangement.
Well, I like to start with my greens, as you can see, and then I like to add flowers that add a lot of shape to it. So that would be something like stock, maybe the tulips. From there, I use my larger blooms and just kind of fill in wherever there's holes.
Awesome, and you've been with the company for 5 years. Today is kind of like your Super Bowl day, huh?
It is, yes. It's a big day.
So what is people's top pick flowers?
I'd say probably Colorado Sunset is one of our most popular designs, and this one isn't finished yet, but that's roughly the flowers that you'd see in it.
Okay, a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
huh? And what is your favorite flower?
My favorite flower? Oh goodness. I love peonies. Everybody loves peonies. The dahlias are gorgeous. I think those would probably be my top two.
And how long does it usually take you for an arrangement like that?
For me, probably 20 to 30 minutes.
Awesome. Well, I know you're pretty busy, so I'm going to let you get to work here. I know everyone's busy right here, but they're working to get a lot of deliveries out. Hopefully, they get everything out in the next couple of hours so you can get your flowers at home. But as you can see, it is a busy morning here at the Twisted Tulip. And later on, you are going to hear from the owner again, Donald White, and he's going to explain to me about the orders and how many orders they've gotten and how much people spend for these flowers. So for now, I am going to pick out some flowers for Jordan and Corey. Text me your favorite one so I can get them to you guys this morning.
Can you also get some for my partner too?
You did not place an order?
Because somebody might have forgotten to do that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll get something for everyone out there.
All right.
Not too late.
Not too late.
Brianna, thank you.
Hopefully he's not watching right now. Brianna, appreciate it.